Of my wife here. But Fra Filippo, the brother-in-law, took her back with him. I saw them start. He was very angry. Then he spoke of his exciting and secret marriage, and they made fun of the unfortunate Philip who had travelled over Europe to stop it. "I regret, though," said Gino, when they had finished laughing, "that I toppled him on to the bed. A great tall man, and when I am really amused I am often impolite." "You'll never see him again," said Spiridione, who carried plenty of philosophy about him, and by now the scene will have passed from his mind. It sometimes happens that such things are recollected longest. I shall never see him again, of course, but it is no benefit to me that he should wish me ill, and even if he has forgotten, I am still sorry that I toppled him on to the bed. So the talk continued, at one moment full of childishness and tender wisdom, the next moment scandalously gross. The shadows of the terracotta pillars lengthened, and tourists, flying through the Palazzo Pubblico opposite, could observe how the Italians wasted time. The sight of the tourists reminded Gino of something he might say. "I want to consult you, since you are so kind as to take an interest in my affairs. My wife wishes to take solitary walks." Spiridione was shocked. "But I have forbidden her." "Naturally. She does not yet understand. She asks me to accompany her sometimes, to walk without object. You know, she would like me to be with her all day." "I see, I see." He knitted his brows and tried to think how he could help his friend. "She needs employment. Is she a Catholic?" "No." "That is a pity. She must be persuaded. It will be a great solace to her when she is alone." "I am a Catholic, but of course I never go to church." "Of course not. Still, you might take her at first. That is what my brother has done with his wife at Bologna, and he has joined the Free Thinkers. He took her once or twice himself, and now she has acquired the habit and continues to go without him." "Most excellent advice, and I thank you for it. But she wishes to give tea parties. Men and women together whom she has never seen. Oh, the English! They are always thinking of tea. They carry it by the kilogramme in their trunks, and they are so clumsy that they always pack it at the top. But it is absurd." "What am I to do about it?" "Do nothing. Or ask me." "Come!" cried Gino, springing up. "She'll be quite pleased." The dashing young fellow coloured crimson. "Of course I was only joking." "I know, but she wants me to take my friends. Come now, waiter!" "If I do come," cried the other, "and take the tea with you, this bill must be my affair." "Certainly not. You are in my country." A long argument ensued, in which the waiter took part, suggesting various solutions. At last Gino triumphed. The bill came to 8 pence halfpenny, and a halfpenny for the waiter brought it up to 9 pence. Then there was a shower of gratitude on one side, and of deprecation on the other, and when courtesies were at their height, they suddenly linked arms and swung down the street, tickling each other with lemonade straws as they went. Lilia was delighted to see them, and became more animated than Gino had known her for a long time. The tea tasted of chopped hay, and they asked to be allowed to drink it out of a wine glass, and refused milk. But, as she repeatedly observed, this was something like. Spiridone's manners were very agreeable. He kissed her hand on introduction, and as his profession had taught him a little English, conversation did not flag. "Do you like music?" she asked. "Passionately," he replied. "I have not studied scientific music, but the music of the heart, yes." So she played on the humming piano very badly, and he sang not so badly. Gino got out a guitar and sang too, sitting out on the loggia. It was a most agreeable visit. Gino said he would just walk his friend back to his lodgings. As they went he said, without the least trace of malice or satire in his voice, "I think you are quite right. I shall not bring people to the house any more. I do not see why an English wife should be treated differently. This is Italy." "You are very wise," exclaimed the other. "Very wise indeed. The more precious a possession, the more carefully it should be guarded." They had reached the lodging, but went on as far as the Caffe Garibaldi, where they spent a long and most delightful evening. End of Chapter 3. Where Angels Fear to Tread, by E. M. Forster.